Plus 14? You think you gonna get what I already got? Oh, hey, they coming. They coming. This Colorado Buff team has arrived. 48-21 on the road. UCF, 14-point favorites the Knights were. The Buffs get it done. I saw someone make a comment on the halftime show. What about Stanford? What about them? That was last year. Last year's defense. Warren Sapp wasn't there. This is a new team. We've been talking about it. Can they make the adjustment? Only 7 points, only one touchdown given up in the second half by that defense. This is a new football team, ladies and gentlemen. This team continues to get better week in and week out. Impeccable. It's going to be known as the Travis Hunt. I don't know. All the games are Travis Hunter Heisman games. Shedeur throws for 290 yards, and you don't even realize it. The offense was, I don't want to say quiet, but did its job. Defensively, 4 turnovers. One turned into a fumble 6. I want to say a pick 6. A fumble 6. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Now, I still, look, I don't want to get too heavy into this. I think UCF was a little bit overrated. But Colorado right now, looking dicey for the Big 12. Okay? Let's take a look at this. Buffs got a bye next week, then got Kansas State at home. Kansas State handled their business against Oklahoma State like I thought they would. Oklahoma State is not the Oklahoma State of last year. I've been saying it all along. Utah, Kansas State, I thought Oklahoma State would be a little bit better, but they're not. We're going to be the two big tests in the Big 12 to see like where does Colorado sit in this Big 12 lineup. UCF was, again, like a third or fourth favorite to win the Big 12. I wasn't completely sold on them. I'm not a huge fan of KJ Jefferson. I told y'all that on Friday. Make that man throw the ball. 2 interceptions would told you so. Keep him from running the football. And he's still, look, he's going to get his. He's going to get his, and he did. But by golly, they locked him down 2 picks. Here's the best part. I said this on Friday. Recruiting section was sold out. This was a massive opportunity for the Buffs. You go into a hostile environment. There's a ton of, Carmani McClain was there. Ton of recruits were there. Not to just see UCF. Everybody knows what they were there for. They were there to see what's going on. What's the real deal? Who's the real deal? What team is on the up and up, and who do we want to be a part of? This was huge. This was massive. This is going to move some mountains for Colorado. Again, here's what makes this thing so impressive to watch. We know what Colorado does offensively. We know they have a top 5 passing offense with Shedeur Sanders and that insane wide receiver core. But that wasn't even the best. It wasn't phenomenal. Don't get it twisted. 100 yards, I think, for LeJontay Wester, I believe. Will Shepherd, excuse me. 99 yards for Will Shepherd, 89 yards for Travis Hunter. LeJontay had 34, but that amazing touchdown catch was incredible. 290 is no slouch. It's a slow day for Shedeur. But this defense is clicking. Okay? Is dialed in. Dialed the F in. Big time stops, big time turnovers, the goal line stand by Colorado. That is going to speak volumes because a lot of people argue a little. It's just, Coach Prime with his sons, and then once they're gone, they're nothing. Well, that entire other side of the ball doesn't have, unless you include Travis Hunter, but everybody else, the transfers he's brought in, out there doing some work. We'll continue to, monitor what's going to happen with this recruit in the transfer portal, but big time game for them. I love this. KJ Jefferson put his hero up before the game. This is a quote from Joe Klatt saying that he believes that Shedeur is not only the best quarterback in the Big 12, but in the country. Obviously, KJ took a little bit of a hurt to that, given he is a quarterback in the Big 12. A huge shout out to your idols, KJ. Love that. Love that you get to come back to see that after just getting absolutely walloped. Let's go ahead and take a look at his stats. 287, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but he ran the ball for 81 yards and a touchdown. The guy's a running back, a quarterback. I've been trying to tell you all that last week. Try to tell everybody that last week. Nobody wanted to listen to me. It is what it is. Absolutely embarrassed by Colorado. UCF was today. And let's talk about it. The moment that's it. Look, the conversation is over as of now. I know people want to give this thing to Cam Ward, and especially after what he was able to do versus Virginia Tech, which makes you want to puke. But the conversation right now, if the season were to end, is over. This is who the Heisman is. He's telling you right now. 1 touchdown, 9 catches, 89 yards, an interception. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on. Come on. I mean, what are we doing? What are we talking about, dude? He's the best player in the country. And it's not even close. It's not even close. This would be the biggest robbery in history if somebody else were to come in here and take this from him. Biggest robbery in history. Huge W. Absolutely massive win. This is by far the best, most complete game I have seen Colorado play since Coach Prime has got there. On both sides of the ball, they ran the ball effectively. A team that has averaged just over 90 yards on the ground all season long, rushed for a total of 128 yards. Sorry, I messed it up. Averaging 6.5 yards a carry. Now, I know UCF had 182 yards on the ground, but they averaged 5.9. They ran the ball a lot. That is their bread and butter. Look, here's the thing. When you know a team is going to run the ball, they ran it for 280 plus the last few games. They're 18-0 when they run it for 280 or more. They're going to get theirs. That's okay. Let them operate in that world. Let them do what they need to do. I said it on Friday's show. They suck in the red zone. 94th ranked, where Colorado ranked 20th, I believe, in red zone defense. Huge. Came up big time. Two turnovers in the red zone. One obviously 4-down stop, and then the pick 6 early in the game by Hodges. Huge. The moment they got that pick, I said this game's a wrap. The game was never out of control from Colorado either. I mean, they were just controlled the tempo, controlled the speed. Great game. Great game. Got a bye week now this week, then Kansas State. At home, though. Huge timing for this. Huge timing. Get to kind of rest off a big win, off a big travel weekend, juking around hurricanes and whatnot. All those things were very important this week. This also was a massive game that, like I said, it wasn't a true travel game because a lot of these kids are from Florida. This was big for them. But they get to go back home, play in front of their home crowd, which is going to be going absolutely berserk. An opportunity when they take down Kansas State to be in the lead. I mean, right now they're sitting behind BYU. BYU is 5-0, 2-0 in the conference. Colorado's also 2-0. So technically they're tied for first. Utah plays Arizona. Those teams could be tied. Cincinnati's 3-1 right now. They're 1-0 in the conference. Texas Tech as well. UCF is now 1-1. Kansas State's 1-1. Obviously, Kansas State lost to BYU, who's up at the tippity top. So still a long way to go. A lot of football left week by week. That's how you got to take this. It's how you got to take it. But by golly, I mean, come on. I can't. I'm at all with how this thing went. I mean, look, we talked about it, and I even said it on Friday's show. I go, I don't know if Vegas sees something that I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing a 14-point spread. Do I see this being close? Do I have my concerns? But you've got the number 1, number 5 passing offense in the country with a top one with the number 100 ranked passing defense. Cornerbacks look like dog doo-doo on UCF. They were getting sliced and slossed any which way you wanted to look at it. And then again, defensively, once you kind of stack the box and contain that run, KJ Jefferson doesn't break off some of those big runs, and he's just so big. He's the second fattest quarterback in the league behind DJU Galali from FSU. If he doesn't break some of those runs, the scoreboard's even worse. Okay? But that's part of the game. That's just what it is. My point for saying that is you're not going to face too many more fat running back or quarterbacks in the league. The guy's like 240 running around back there. I don't know how DJU was bigger than him. I couldn't believe when I saw that. 255, I think he is. The comment section's going to be quiet. The haters are going to be nowhere to be found. It's going to be nice. It's going to be a nice little fresh week for me. I'm excited about that. I am. They were rowdy after the Nebraska game. They were coming from the woodworks. I imagine they're tucking their tails right now. They are not too much to say. Not too much to say. Big time W for the Buffs this weekend. Great win. Great win on the road. We'll be back tomorrow. Obviously, we've got the pressure that's going to be happening later tonight, or happening right now, actually, that we'll be talking, breaking down, getting through this bye week. Great stuff. Smash the like button, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy the content. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love, baby.